Yes, I consent to being interviewed and recorded. My name is Alexia King. So we're Sister Home Care Services, and we provide just help to anybody that's disabled or just needs extra help in like day-to-day life. So we're personal care providers. We have a few nurses working for us, and then also just homemakers. So most of my typical work days, they're not very long. Most typically I work about 4 hours a day, and I see various clients and just help them with your daily activities, such as going to the grocery store, cleaning up around the house, and just with the children that I take care of, I'm kind of just making sure that they're not getting themselves in trouble or doing something they're not supposed to. I do. I have a few coworkers. Okay. No, we don't have any males working for our company currently. I don't think that it's necessarily a problem. I mean, we definitely don't have the most diverse workforce, I guess, since we're all females. So yeah, we're lacking in the male area, I guess. I'd say with being a personal care provider, it's definitely a female-dominated field. I mean, you can even see it just in our workplace, as there are no males that work for us currently. But I think it kind of happens because you see women kind of take on more of the like caring role in society. So you see more like women in the work field as personal care providers, just because that's kind of their like nurturing side, I guess. Yeah, I'd absolutely change the gender skewing in my work area. I think it'd be really valuable to have more men in this work field, just because it is such a female-dominated field. And I think anybody can benefit from working in this field, men included. I don't think so. I think with us just doing kind of general activities, anybody would really be able to do them. Because I mean, it's just typical things like making beds or sweeping the floor, or just, I mean, typical babysitting of children. And I think anyone's really capable of doing those things, and I don't think any one person would be better at doing that based on their gender. I'm not sure. I don't know if I can answer that question. Okay. It's a tough one.
Yeah. Can you tell me about a time where your own gender or the gender of a coworker was an issue at all?
It does kind of become an issue because I work with both male and female clients, so it does get a little bit more tricky, I guess, working with male clients, just because it's just, you can't, I don't know, there's kind of a fine line between what you're like allowed to do or what you're comfortable doing. And I think at certain times it would have been easier if I was a male, just because then for my male clients, like going to doctor visits, it'd be easier for me to like stay in the room and it wouldn't be like this weird thing because we're different genders. I think there's definitely different behaviors based on, definitely based on gender. I mean, even things just as simple as, again, I take clients to like the grocery store, or like I have to help lift them out of like cars or just transport them, and being a female, a lot of times they think I'm unable for some reason to help lift them just because I'm a female, whereas that's really not the case. Whereas if I was a male working in this field, I don't think they would even question my ability to lift them and transport them. Yeah, no, I think we're all required to do the same workload. I don't know, I think males might find it more annoying, like the daily tasks that are more seen as like womanly things, like the general housekeeping that we do. I don't know that they'd be as happy like doing, like making beds, sweeping the floor, vacuuming, just because it's not like a typical spot that we find them in. No, I don't think they would be. I think maybe they would be preferred for certain jobs, just in terms of, rather than having them go to a client that just needs basic housekeeping, I think they'd be used more for like driving a client somewhere, or a client that needs more like hands-on help, like physically moving them or something like that.